Libras, hello, my loves. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Libras, this is the third time that I am doing this video, and the first two times that I did your videos, the videos halfway through, like it was recording normally, and then it would just stick me in slow-mo for like a huge chunk of the video. So I restarted my phone, I did the Aqua read, and I was like, okay, I'm going to come back to the Libra read. I shuffled for you all, and I only had one card come out at first, and it was the empty room. I was just kind of like, okay, I feel like you guys are definitely just like pulled back in your energy right now, really contemplating some things. Your last read that I like, the first one that I did, I feel like I was channeling like like people who had passed. It was a very emotional read, and I'm really upset that it was like completely fucked. But for my Libras out there who are dealing with I just want to say, like, you're not alone. You haven't been left alone. You're never going to be left alone. That's never going to happen. And I feel like, you just needed that confirmation. Because I think there's just been this sense of like not knowing what to do, not feeling guided in the directions that you're supposed to go. I think a little bit of frustration in terms of support. I think a lot of times seeking support in ways that like I think subconsciously are intended to fill the role of the support that you're missing, but to no avail, because try as we may, you can't replace people. And if you've experienced loss and you've tried to replace that loss through other people, it hasn't worked. I think that you're coming to an understanding of that in terms of how that affects your relationships, right? Because when we're dealing with any of our traumas, our childhood traumas or whatever, family traumas, ancestral traumas, pick your poison, like we got them all. But when you address it, when you allow for I don't know, because I think some of you have been angry, and I think some of you have tried to shut people out, maybe psychically. And I just feel like that person wants to give you a hug and tell you that they never left. Like, they never left. I don't know. But once you know that that person has never left, I mean, yeah, if it's a relative that's passed and and you feel like you're receiving confirmations that they're still there, that can be very healing in a lot of ways. Because sometimes death feels a lot like abandonment, but it's not. It's a natural process of the cycle of life. And then you have the Hunter, which I don't really know what to do with that, because we'll do clarifiers. Libras. I mean, it's definitely, I think, a heavy energy that you're having to sit with, but I think a very healing energy that you're sitting with. And I love that for you, because sometimes we truly can't move into those next phases of our lives if we haven't taken the time to address and heal the wounds of who we are, where we came from, you know? Libras. Justice, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Well, definitely feel like whatever this sense of resolution is for you, this justice, I do think that it feels like it's very timely, which feels very in the line of synchronicities and signs. And I think it was my Libra reads last week where you guys were like, the signs are all there, like the songs are all in the playlist, like it's time to bring this into justice, whatever it is for you. But I feel like it's very healing to you in terms of community, just because, I don't know, I feel like when you recognize that, like, that you've not been abandoned, then that heals that abandonment wound within you, and I just kind of feel like when you've healed an abandonment wound within you, you don't feel the need to be defensive against, the possibility of being abandoned, to just like take it real deep, so maybe there's an opportunity that's coming through for you, with the Hunter, because I don't know. I don't know if that's your energy or not. I'm going to do more clarifiers, because I just kind of feel like a lot of this has come through to me as like a personal reflection and healing of past wounds, and what that means for you moving forward in your relationships. So we have the Moon, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Libras, I mean, there is definitely a sense here of having to follow your intuition while you're working on something, because you feel like it is triggering every wound that you have. But it's almost like this, I gotta push through the pain, like fucking this hurts, but I need to do it. Like, I need to pull this thorn out. I need to pour this peroxide on here. I need to clean this wound. Then it hurts. But I feel like you've done that. And I think it's prepared you to go in a new direction. Whatever that is for you. Libras, I do think you feel prepared for it. I do think you feel like whatever it is that you're coming into, I just want to say, like, you're not, any sense of imposter syndrome that you had previously, I feel like you've been shed of your imposter syndrome, that I think came from a wound that you've been healing. Judgment and the King of Pentacles. Yeah. That's right. I do. I think that you've worked to heal a wound, and I think that it hurt to heal it, but I think that when you healed it in the end, it freed you. I feel like there was almost like this antibody that was built up, this immunity. Well, because not everybody has the character, the strength of character, or the, I don't know, like the stamina to, well, so I think of the book, The Great Divorce by C.S. Lewis. Such a good book. Anyways, when the people who are in purgatory get off of the bus to go to the high place, or to go to like to the heavens or whatever, they don't even get off the bus to go into the heavens. They get off the bus at like on the outskirts of the heavens. And when they get off the bus, the grass is sharp, and it hurts, and the waters are loud and they're roaring, and and people from their past come and visit them in this place at the bus stop out on the outside of heaven, you know, to try and talk them through whatever it is that they're holding on to. And some of them fight, and the more they fight, the smaller they get, and the smaller they get, like the more painful their environment becomes. And some of them don't, and they accept, and they release. And as they release and they accept, they find that the grass becomes soft, and the waters become cool and refreshing, and like, and and they're prepared to go into the heavens. Libras, I feel like you were on the side of the story. You should totally read The Great Divorce, by the way, if you haven't. Like, it's literally 100 pages. You can read it like that. But I feel like in this read, your energy starts out as the character who like won't let go, and has the little thing on his shoulder. And it's coming through now as somebody who's let go, somebody who's healed and released, somebody who isn't cut by the blades of the grasses of the heavens, And I love that for you. Okay. The underworld. Well, I mean, but yeah, because they're in the underworld. They're in purgatory. Like the whole story. I feel like this should just be called The Great Divorce. Yeah, because in the whole story, he's watching the people around him and the conversations that they're having, and he's, like eavesdropping and kind of just like roaming around and seeing like the difference between the people from where he came and the environment from whence he came, and the juxtaposition between like the two worlds, and how it is that like the world of heaven can feel so oppressive to such small people who choose to be that small. I don't think that you're going to be in that energy. I think that you are choosing to be welcomed into the heavens. I think you've chosen to face your traumas and your concerns and your issues, and I think you've evolved accordingly. And I feel like a little trumpet horn for you, Leaves. Do, 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 do. All right. I love y'all so much. If this does resonate with you, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and sharing your energy with me. And I will see y'all again soon. Bye.